cancellation. Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, has put together a free information guide that reveals the secrets the timeshare industry doesn't want you to know, including the 5 ways to get rid of your timeshare. Call now and get this timeshare cancellation guide absolutely free.
Call 800-330-2929. That's 800-330-2929. 800-330-2929.
Can an insurance bot ever really understand your needs?
Do you think I'd benefit from bundling my auto and home coverage?
Searching for homes with car dealerships nearby.
Sure, robots listen, but do they understand you? At Farm Bureau Financial Services, we'll help you save money and time by bundling your auto and home insurance. Find an agent at fbfs.com/protect. It's your future. Let's protect it. Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
On ESPN2, Mike Greenberg. Greeny. Why would you trade?
Morning, everybody.
For the first pick in the draft?
Happy New Year.
The second pick going to be less expensive. Why wouldn't you stay where you are and take Jaden Daniels and put good pieces around him and give him excellent coaching? Lamar Jackson was.
Who's on here? Say hi, so I know I can say hi. So I can say hello.
Patrick Mahomes was the second quarterback drafted. I would not trade 3 number 1 picks for any.
Greeny, weekday mornings at 10 Eastern on ESPN Radio. Plus, you can watch and listen on the ESPN app.
Number 2.
KRNT Des Moines is 102.1 FM and 1350 ESPN. Des Moines sports leader. And that was gone! A Des Moines Radio Group station.
The following show on 102.1 FM and 1350 ESPN Des Moines is paid for by Outdoors Tradition TV LLC.
Calling all stations. Clear the air lanes.
Morning, Tony.
For the big broadcast.
Ready? All right, welcome to this week's edition of the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Good morning, Hank. Good morning, Aaron. Good morning, Tony. Good to see everybody on Facebook Live, already up and running. Show is brought to you today by the good friends out at Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage in Carlisle. Tracy, Dick, and Danielle will take great care of you if you need a storage spot. Man, they're getting full. I went and got the trailer the other night and couldn't believe how full they were. They were full down there in Carlisle. Good morning, Richard. Richard! What did you do with my ice, brother? You have no ice. Ice, baby. There's no ice unless you go up north. They got 9 or 10 inches of ice up at Lake Winnie, Richard.
This is Andrew at the Outdoor Call Radio.
Peterson. Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage, $60 a month. 1 month when you pay for a year. 12 by a 50 assigned spot. Secure gates 24/7. Security cameras. They do a great job down there at Three Rivers. That's where I keep my stuff. You need a place to store your stuff? Go see Tracy, Dick, or Danielle at Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage in Carlisle, right down the street from Wyckoff Heating and Cooling. My favorite people keeping my house nice and toasty and cool in the summer, and they'll take great care of you. Got a fun show for you today. We're going to have Skippy Peterson on. Who's ready for a little bit of high-powered season? There you go. Be there Wednesday. There you go, Richard. Second cup of coffee in hand, ready for the show. There you go, Hank. I like that. Yeah, Hank, it's 2024, buddy. We got some stuff to do. Hey, I started a new thing on the Facebook stuff yesterday. Doing the Partner of the Week. And this week's partner is Rupert's Roost and Peace Turkey Calls. Mr. Todd Rupert out there in Pennsylvania. And I want to thank Todd Rupert at Rupert's Roost and Peace Turkey Calls. He'll be at the Iowa Deer Classic with Larry and I. He'll have his own booth. We'll all be all in a row. It'll be Respect the Game TV, the Outdoor Call Radio, and Rupert's Roost and Peace Turkey Calls. And I want to thank, good morning, David. I want to thank everybody at Rupert's Roost and Peace for being a good partner on the Outdoor Call Radio Network, the app, and all the shows. Speaking of partners, we're going to go talk to a guy up in Wisconsin who's, you've heard of Cheesehead? This guy's a gearhead. Did you like that? Mr. Skippy Peterson.
That was good. That was good outdoors. That was really good.
I worked all week on that one.
I hope you didn't stay up too late.
Oh, I did. Hey, that was flawless, man.
Oh, my. How are you doing today?
I don't know. A little melancholy. I think my deer season's over. We got till the 10th, but Larry and Ryan are hunting on the farm right now, so I don't think I'm going to get a chance to go sit with my B30 and That's okay. I'll just start warming up on turkeys. I did get to shoot a little bit downstairs last night, so feels good, man.
You still got a few days, Dan. There's still a chance. Like Dumb and Dumber. Hey, so you're saying there's a chance?
Yeah, well, I don't know. We pushed that one farm, one side of the farm, so it's probably good. If you push the farm, we were looking for a deer, so.
Okay, yeah. So they've moved out. They're not coming back.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be good till. And I'll be honest with you, Skip. Everything I've been seeing on camera has been busted up, and I just don't want to shoot a busted up deer. So.
Next year's project deer.
Yeah, next year's gonna be better. So how are things at Gearhead?
Good. I'm already behind today. I was planning to get in there at a little bit after 6 here and get all situated and sit down and talk to you. But we woke up to like 2.5, 3 inches of snow here in southern Wisconsin. So I had a driveway and a sidewalk to do. So so yeah, but it's going good. Still catching up a little bit with people sending bows and wanting poundage adjust or just different things in the off season that we do. There was one guy on Facebook yesterday that said, how much would it cost to change my T18 from 50 pounds to 70 pounds and from 27 inches to 29 inches? So I'm thinking they're taking it from their son or daughter and making it so it fits them. And I just responded. I said, well, just send it back. We'll charge you shipping. So I mean,
wow.
Anything to keep them, shooting a gearhead and happy. That's what we do. So I mean, for customer service, they want it adjusted to fit you. I'm gonna have to swap the cams out and swap the limbs out, but happy customers, they tell everybody. Everyone's going to talk about you. Might as well give them good things to say.
Yeah. Well, folks, I've known Skip for almost 20 years, if not more. And I first met Skip out in Montana, out at Trophies Plus Outfitters with Mike and Esther Watkins when I was doing Outdoors Traditions TV full time. And Skip was you were doing camera arms.
I was, yeah, for a lot of your big TV people when they had the
and they were not
arms.
And these were heavy duty, slick, quiet arm. I mean, these were. I was begging Skip to get me one. He never did, but they were super cool camera arms. And
they cost $600, Dan.
I know.
I had like $400 of material in them.
Yeah, and that was 20 years. And that was 20 years ago.
Yeah, They were meant to hold 20, 25 pound cameras. Where now you're getting the quality with your cameras that weigh a pound or two.
Yeah. Oh, it was crazy, man. It was just. Well, I'm not picking on you. I'm just saying. I wanted one. I didn't make any money back then. I was poor. But anyway, Skippy was nice enough to film me for the week, and man, did we hunted our tails off out there trying to get a whitetail, and we finally got one on the last day. But man, we put our time in, didn't we?
We did. I mean, but just look at all the B-roll we got. Every day there was like turkeys and some deer that are just out of range. And that one stand location Mike put us in was on that side hill. So like when the deer came by on the trail, no matter how high we were in that tree, they were still eye level with us.
Oh yeah.
they're actually looking down at us. It's just like, oh, this is not going to work.
Yeah, the turkeys. we had turkeys all over us. It was crazy. Morning, Tony. David said he met you at the OPA. Sounds a couple years ago in Wisconsin. Really nice guy.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I thought, Skippy is a good guy.
Yeah, that's the Bowfest, when Bowfest was actually part of OPA, and they had all the vendors in a parking lot.
Yeah. Morning, Daryl. Good morning, Nick. Good to see you, buddy. Bob, good morning. Good to see everybody. We worked our tails off, man. I tell you, that was a good hunt. But you and I have been buddies ever since. You came out. He's got I don't think I've talked about this enough because I honestly forget sometimes. But you actually came out with something else that I use every spring. It's called a fan saver.
It's called the photo fan.
Yeah, the photo fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing. It's a plastic bracket that you take your turkey fan and you fold your turkey fan out, and then you put that the bracket on the feathers, and it keeps your fan full. So you can take really nice pictures and stuff, and it works good for decoy stakes too.
Yeah, that kind of came about when I took my godson turkey hunting, and he shot like a 27-pounder in the youth season, and every time I would get him posed, and I'd lay down to take the perfect picture, he would let go of the fan. And, we did that for 2 or 3 back and forth. And when we were done taking pictures, I got back to the machine shop and I started looking at things. And in a quill, it's hollow inside, so it's kind of like a straw, so it will compress and then it expands. So basically, I made a device that you clip the quills into this device and it keeps the fan totally open. You can use it for field photos, taxidermy, and decoys, like you said, but it keeps your fan totally open. And some other people have come out with some other products to kind of knock it off a little bit, but I did get a patent for it. I did put it in a package, and you have UPC code, and just made it like Walmart ready. But once I got into gearhead, I didn't chase that anymore. I had bigger fish to fry. So it just, I got quite a few of them. I think I'll make a spot on the website for it, like accessories, because I still sell a few every year, which is people that remember it.
Well, you need to bring them to the Deer Classic and sell them there.
Yeah, or even have them as a giveaway at your booth or something.
If you bring me a bunch of them, I'll give them away. That's for sure. Aaron, I'm not doing a calling contest. It's the Tacticam Gearhead turkey hunt contest. It's people, when you're out hunting, what we're doing, we're going to do a big deal this year. If you take a 30-second to 60-second clip of your turkey hunt, and I originally said it was for archery only, but I've had a bunch of you guys. Good morning, Dirk. Good morning, Scotty Mueller in Oklahoma. I say, why are you just doing bow? And it's like, Skip, you don't care. Can I open it up to everybody?
I don't care.
Okay, so we'll make it. You can do a gun hunt if you want as well. But I will do this because this is what I said. I said, I don't care what bow you shoot, but if whoever sends me clips shooting gearheads, if they win, they're going to get an extra prize because they're shooting a gearhead. So.
Wasn't I going to come to their house and mow their lawn like twice or something?
Yeah, I didn't say that, Skippy. I wouldn't do that to you. Yeah, but anyway, so Aaron, it's not a calling contest. It's a hunting contest. So there you go. Well, I've had we made an announcement a couple weeks ago that for the next 3 years I'm going to be shooting a gearhead bow. And I'm excited about it. I've known Skip for a long time, and it just it feels good. And I mean, we've just been partners for a few weeks, but I mean, we've already done a lot of stuff. It's kind of crazy. Skippy, I don't know if you want me to say this, but I'm going to. Skip was kind enough. Grandview University. Andrew, I'm saying that right? Grandview.
Grandview.
Grandview Vikings.
One word, but Grandview.
Grandview, right? Charlie Monday is the shooting director there, and Charlie was doing the kids' trap and skeet programs. Well, now they're doing a full archery scholarship program at Grandview. They bought a grocery store out by the college, and they're making that into an indoor shooting facility for archery. And Skippy was kind enough to help out the team. And he's gonna help out Charlie for he donated a team bow, and he's gonna help out with some other stuff. And Skip, I just think that's awesome of you to help. When I called Charlie, or whenever you and Charlie talked, he called me right away and said, "Dan, that guy's awesome." So Skip, thanks for doing that, man. And hey,
how can you not help kids?
Yeah, well, here's the thing too. Dirk and Pam at Flex Fletch. They're helping out too. They're going to be giving out discounts for fletchings and stuff. So, how about that?
Another thing that came in yesterday, I got to talk to Mark Wagner over to Archery Field and Sports. I sent a bunch of risers up into a Cerakote place in Minnesota, and they showed up yesterday, and they're all like olive drab, and they're just absolutely stunning. I mean, they're just and what I was going to talk to Mark about is maybe at the at the Iowa Deer Classic, where people stop in and buy a gearhead. So typically a Cerakote, it's like $150 upcharge just because of the amount of prep you have to do on it and stuff. And then I think about talking to Mark, get a discount and let him have Cerakote bows for free.
Really?
That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I think that'd be really cool. It'd be kind of like the Iowa Deer Classic thing to get the olive drab Cerakote gearhead.
Huh? That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've got a B series. Let's just real quickly. I'm going to go through the 3 lines. You got the B series, the T series, and the new pivot series, right?
Yeah, they're all a little bit. They're all parts are a little bit interchangeable to make what you want. I mean, the main thing is the T series. It's a non-adjustable bow that we build to your specifications. The limbs are pinned in the front, and the draw weight doesn't change, or the draw length. It's a draw length specific cam. And then the B series and all the other series we incorporated. You can change your draw weight up to 25 pounds on the draw weight, and then your draw length you can change it 4 inches and half-inch increments. And then if you integrate a slider grip, you can also change your draw length in quarter-inch increments, and you can also move it left to right to take out your grip torque. So it really is an adjustable bow that adjusts to you instead of you adjusting to the feel and fit of the bow. You can, and we kind of went over that a little bit here at the shop too, where we have the different string posts where you can change what your draw cycle feels like.
Yeah.
In the C post, you're building all your weight in the first 4 or 5 inches of pull. In your B post, it's more in the center, and then on the other post, it's more in the back. So you can actually change what the feel of the draw cycle feels like.
Gotcha. Dirk says that. Did you send them to Deadeye?
I did. Yes, correct. I did.
He did, Dirk. Yeah. Good morning,
Mike Blair up in Deadeye took care of it.
There you go. Good morning, David. Let's see, David. I want to make sure I don't. Yeah, you got a thumbs up there. I think I got everybody caught up. David, Rushmore Rumble's going on. Yep, yes it is. So, what's the Pivot series? Is that the newest series?
It is. Yeah, we dropped the Pivot 30 last year at the ATA show, and this year we're doing the 24. And that came from our customers. As soon as they shot the 30, they're like, hey, can we get this in a 24 inch? And then we started designing and changing some things with that, because the riser structure had to change a little bit, and of course the pivoting system needed to be downscaled to the smaller bow. So
yeah. Well, I'm telling you, I've had a bunch of people say, well, Dan, that does not look like a standard bow. I said, well, I'm just going to tell you, it's a gearhead. It's not a standard bow. It's a gearhead bow. And it's not your typical bow, is it, Skippy? It's performance driven.
Right. Yeah. And I was at last year at the Iowa Deer Show. There's a TV personality there. I won't mention his name. That said, Skip, you could gain a lot more market exposure if you just made your riser look like the other bows. And I'm like, if I was like the other bows, I wouldn't even want to do this. I mean, if you don't have something that kind of sets you apart, and makes yourself unique and better, and I mean, why? I'd rather go do something else. So I mean, it's what we're doing that kind of keeps driving me every day to keep pushing it a little bit farther.
And there's other shoot through bows out there. I know Hoyt had a shoot through. Yeah, but your riser. I'm just telling you what, folks. It's that bow is super light. The how do I say this? The tactical advantage of that bow compared to a standard riser bow for mounting, like your Tacticams and other stuff, you got so much room for adaptability on that riser design. I pick up my B30. I shot last night. I was downstairs right now at the show, and I got my B30 and I shot 4 or 5 shots, and I don't know what it is, Skip, but and listen, I love shooting the elite bows. I absolutely. When I was with Matthews for 18 years, I loved everything Matthews I shot. They're just a good bow company, elite. I love the set technology. That Cairo. When I told everybody I love that bow, I did. I love that bow, but things happen sometimes, and I'm excited about shooting gearhead for the simple reason I've never had a more adaptable bow. As far as mounting designs, the grip movement in and out, side to side, even the cable guards last night. I was playing with the cable guard a little bit last night. I mean, you could do so many different things adjustable on that bow. It's crazy.
Yeah, I think our I think the back end of our draw cycle is kind of like an elite a little bit. It's got that solid back wall. With that cam, it gives you the string stop and the limb stop, so the shooter can determine what they want their back wall to feel like. But
Yeah,
it does have that bigger valley, so if you creep forward, it doesn't suck you back into the draw cycle. It lets you just kind of hold at full draw.
Yeah, well, I got it. I got my draw stops on the number 8 setting, and I'm just telling you, I don't know why, but I've got that bow. I went ahead and I cranked it all the way down, and I can draw that. I can draw more weight with that than I could my elite.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, but I'm just telling you, it's way more. It's more comfortable, and that bow is super quiet. I told you that at the shop when I shot it for the first time. I couldn't believe how quiet that bow was.
And most of the bow reviews that we've been in, that's one part we shine is just the quietness of the bow at the shot.
Yeah, it's accurate and quiet. Dirk says yes, 24 need that for spot and stalk backcountry for Hell's Canyon bow hunting ranch. Oh, Dirk's got to get that bow hunting ranch in there.
He does.
Good morning, Jeff. Tyler, good morning. Tyler, good to see you. Today I shot ASA and just don't see many that I travel around the country to a lot of big events. Just don't see too many, even though I thought I'd hear about good stuff. Well, David, everybody's, not everybody's going to shoot a gearhead, Yeah, so, but we're going to change that. We're telling people about it, and we're going to, if just because you don't see them all the time doesn't mean you're not. What I tell you where you set yourself apart more than anybody is the customer reviews. I've never seen so many positive customer reviews in my life.
That's good.
Yeah, have you been? Do you go through those?
A lot of times. It's kind of what gives me motivation and drive. When you see the positive effects you're having in people's lives and stuff like that, that's kind of why we keep waking up every morning and keep pushing the ball up the hill. You are making a difference. We did go to the ASAs for quite a few. I took that trailer to a lot of them, but the last 2 years I just haven't gone to the ASAs. We still got people shooting them and stuff like that, but there's a lot of great bow companies out there, and we're all out pushing hard to make our products better for the shooters, and it's just, again, we just try to keep building adjustability in it so the bow fits the archer instead of the archer adjusting to the bow.
Yeah. Well, it's all, I've always said it's hard to find a bad bow anymore, Skip. And I think, as an engineer, I think you would agree with that. But, I'm just telling you right now, as far as affordability and adjustability, quietness, accuracy, I would put that B30 up against anything I've ever shot before. So, yeah. And I just, I can't wait to get out and get some turkeys with it this spring. So,
right.
And you'll be at the Iowa Deer Classic. If people want to come out and shoot them and see what we're talking about, you'll be able to let them shoot. And I think it's funny because I went before you and I did this. I went online and I looked at all the different gearhead videos and stuff out there. And the people's reaction after they shot it was, I can't believe it shot that well.
Yeah, the reactions are all pretty similar. Especially like at the Iowa Deer Show where people are coming by your booth and they look at it pretty hesitant, and especially if there's a group of 3 or 4, if you can get one to shoot it, he'll shoot it and look back at his buddies and like, hey, you got to try this. It's not like you think, it's a normal bow, it just looks a little different.
Yeah.
If you don't like attention, you probably shouldn't get a gearhead, because when you're out on the range or something, it draws attention from other archers and they ask a lot of questions.
Yeah, Scotty, I had Skip set that bow at 55 pounds for me at the factory when I was up there a couple weeks ago, and I went ahead and I bottomed it out. Skippy bottomed that B30 bottomed out. What is it, 62, 63?
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Yeah, I got it all the way down, Scott, and I can actually point. Larry was trying to teach me last year. Larry's always trying to teach me. I love Larry. He was a lot of times when I'm self-filming, I'll draw just straight back in the blind and stuff. He goes, "Don't do that." He goes, "Draw at the floor. It's less movement. The deer or the turkeys won't see you." So I started doing that. That's why I was backing that down, and I wanted to back it down to low 50s because of my shoulder. But I got that thing cranked all the way down, and I'm drawing at the floor, and I can draw that back super smooth. So I don't have to shoot 50 something. I can shoot at 59, 60, 61, whatever it is, and it shoots great. So the Armstrong girls shoot them. They have a great show called Grace, Camo, and Fit and Lace. Thank you, Tony. Yeah. Good morning, Justin. Justin Jackson said hi, Skippy.
All right. Hi, Justin.
Yeah. All right, Skip, you hang there. I got to take a quick break. And thanks for all the questions and comments this morning, everybody. That's awesome. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
Is it time to get your carpet looking like it did when you first moved in? Or have you had some water issues that need to be taken care of?
Hey, you know what the big trivia giveaway is today? A pure whitetail travel bag. Woo! Look at that. Is that nice or what?
Take care of customers. Richard Remediation and Cleaning can handle any size job, from a single home to multi-unit apartments or offices. They offer first responders and military discounts every day. So if you need help at home or work getting things back to normal, or cleaning up after the pet when they make a mistake, pick up the phone and call 319-400-6921. That's 319-400-6921. Or look them up on Facebook at Richard Remediation and Cleaning.
Yeah, we're getting a ton of
Cleans
comments.
it all. Look them up on Facebook at Richard Remediation and Cleaning, or call 319-400-6921.
Our dogs are part of the family, and we want to protect them at all times. Do you live in an area that you want to keep open and not have a traditional fence to protect your pet? No worries. Call Chris at Pet Stop of Des Moines. Chris Spoltra is the owner of the Pet Stop franchise in the Des Moines area and has been keeping pets safe for over 19 years. A Pet Stop system will not only keep your pet from
Aaron, they make crossbows.
outside, but can also be set up to keep your pet out of areas in your home. The Pet Stop system is underground, keeping your property open and easy to maintain. Plus, with a friendly user app on your phone, you can customize the Pet Stop system.
Yes, we will be giving away a gearhead sometime this year. Yes, we will.
For more information on how to protect your buddy and keep your home looking great, call 515-975-2190 or go online at petstop.com. Pet Stop of Des Moines. Outdoors Dan recommended and Raven approved.
Oh. You know, it's like I told you, there's some great bow companies out there. You know, and I will never say that anybody's got that's a bad bow, or I just won't do that. The reason I've just known Skip for so long. He's so easy to work with, and him and his wife own the company, so I can pick up the phone and call him at home if I got an issue or if I need to talk to Skip about something. And he's got a good product. I'm not kidding you. The customer reviews on that bow company from Skip and his wife and everybody working so hard are just off the charts. I mean, people that have them love them. That means a lot to me to promote something that people really appreciate, and they're happy they have them. So, geared up, buddy.
Speed's golf cars, located in Wall Lake, Iowa. Just stop on over here. We've got a nice selection of new and used golf carts. We're a club car dealer, so we've got a nice selection of new onward cars, as well as a good mix of utility cars.
Can't believe, boy! I told you. Can you believe it's deer season's over next week?
Available with fancy wheels, stereo.
I don't think I've ever had a year with where the racks are so busted up. I mean, they're busted up. And I found 4 dead deer yesterday, I guess from EHD. They were young deer. Customer service means the world to me. Scotty, I'm telling you, man, it does.
Well, Tacticam has been helping hunters do that very thing. Whether it's one of our 5.0.
Yeah, Brandon, I agree with you, man. They're all good. There are a lot of good companies out there, but service after the sale is that. There's a lot of companies, and I'm not going to mention anybody, but, man, their customer service after the sale is horrible. And I'm not talking bows. I'm talking about some other stuff. I get more complaints about that than anything. Been tough for me this year always. Tyler, it'll be a better year this year. Mine's on the truck now. There you go, Tyler. Tyler won Tyler won the Gearhead. I think he's out in New Jersey. Tyler, are you out in New Jersey? That's who. Tyler won the Gearhead we gave away last year. Gearhead has some of the best customer service. Name another bow company that you can call and talk to the owner. That's a good point, Justin. Morning, Naked Buckhead. Good to see you. Naked Buckhead, you need to check them out at the Deer Classic. I had a good conversation with them. That's a neat deal they got going on.
Caramel apple, kettle corn, jalapeno cheddar,
Jersey.
cheese, birthday cake, or patriotic mix.
I'm from Jersey. You from Jersey?
Lotta Pop and Nickety. Marley and his crew can help you pick out a perfect variety pack, tin or gift package. Lotta Pop has everything you'll need from ready-to-eat popcorn.
I like their hats. And they had a cool hat.
Everyone loves popcorn, especially when it's from Lotta Pop. It's
What,
the
break or what?
you'll find at the
Too many commercials? Oh, well, it's Skippy.
corporate events, and special fundraising for your school. For more information,
Button it up for the next time.
515-262-3243 or go online at
2 more big breaks.
Lotta Pop, great tasting popcorn.
Morning, Todd. Partner of the week, Rupert.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Hope everyone's having a great Saturday morning all across the good old US of A. Got my buddy Skippy Peterson on, the CEO, crime fighter at night, sweeper upper at Head Archery.
Hey, good morning. Woo! In this corner, weighing in at 206.
Jeff Knudsen says, I told everybody I love your hats. He goes, it'd be way cooler on my head, Dan. Jeff Knudsen said that. Well, Jeff, if you come to the Deer Classic, I'm sure Skip will give you a hat.
We will even throw out some hats, too. I mean, we'll do turkey fans, photo fans, gearhead hats, stickers, whatever.
Yeah.
Make it an event.
Hey, now, morning, Brant. Another upland season almost over, buddy. Scotty Mueller said to you, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Todd Rupert, woo! Out there in Pennsylvania. So, I tell you what faction of the hunting industry is in love with Gearhead is the saddle hunters. Man, did they love Gearhead.
Yeah, just because of the, lightweight, compact maneuverability. A lot of times you can actually, put it in your pack and just, crawl up the tree, and it just, that the 24 is our most popular size just for the size of that, and we don't have any competition in that platform. If you're looking for a 30-inch bow, you got a lot of different brands to choose from. If you're looking for a 24-inch bow, you have Gearhead.
Yeah. Well, and you told me something when I was at the factory, that if you like hunting off the ground, which a lot of people do, I know a lot of people just won't get in stands anymore because they're getting older, or they want to hunt on the ground. That 24-inch bow, you can sit on your butt and draw that bow. You don't have to worry about it hitting the ground.
Perfect for turkey hunting. I mean, there's even a group of like the turkey reapers in Iowa there that was, they were shooting the gearheads and stuff and making some really good content and stuff for us on that. And a lot of times when I'm turkey hunting, I don't like to be in a blind. I mean, the blind allows you to get away with a lot of stuff, and it's always good to take newbies so they can, they can move without, ruining the hunt. That's the thing about turkey hunting. The movement is so huge, and when you're outside of a blind, they can see you forever. And I always crank my holding weight down to like 3 pounds. So like if a tom enters the field, I can actually get to full draw and I can hold 3 pounds all day.
Yeah.
And then when he gets in close to the decoys or that, I can just kind of anchor and let the shot go. So it just, you don't have the movement factor with that type of holding weight. You can literally hold it all day.
Yeah. Well, there's something, I can't tell you what it is yet, folks, because it's not, I don't know if the trademark or the patent's through yet, but Larry and Donovan are cooking something up, and it's going to revolutionize turkey hunting as far as how you set up. So if I got to sit on my butt or sit on a turkey seat, Skip, I think my 30 is going to be okay, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a little bit taller torso,
I'm getting
from your waist up is longer than from your waist down,
Yeah.
Your taller torso.
Well, maybe I'll get a 24, but we'll see. I love my 30. That 30 thing, I love that thing. Shoots great. So I
think we'll get you to try a 24 just because I think you'll see the advantages of being shorter axle taxle.
Yeah.
And it doesn't, the bows shoot longer than what they are. They do. So I mean, the 24 will feel normal.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. It won't be that far. On the turkey contest, here's what we got. First place winner is going to get a $1,600 3-day turkey hunt to Slim County, Knoxville Whitetails in Missouri. Thanks to Chris and all the gang down there. And let's see. I got a Tacticam camera, a 6.0 camera. They're going to win. They're going to get some DSD turkey decoys. They got Rupert's Roost and Peace turkey packages. I got a turkey pack coming. I mean, it's going to be about $3,000 by the time I'm done with it. So that's.
Aren't you going to film their hunt too? Is there a little film going on there?
Well, how they enter is they do a little 30-second to 60-second clip of their hunt, and then if they send it clip to me at the end of the turkey season, that's when I'll draw the winner.
And that'll be a turkey hunt for next year. That'll be a 2025.
It'll be a turkey hunt at Chris's place in Missouri. Will be a 2025 hunt, right?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
A lot can happen between then and there.
Absolutely. Justin says best blind bow. Took my first turkey with the T24 off the ground. There you go. Yep. So that's exciting. All right, buddy. I told you half an hour would fly by.
It did.
Yeah.
It did.
So
and always goes fast with Outdoor Dan.
Yeah. Yeah. How's Gracie? Gracie misses me, I'm sure.
She's becoming an amazing dog. I mean, but we went to Iowa on Thursday, and we discovered something with her. She doesn't like to potty any place but home. And we stopped no less than 8 times, and she would get out, and she was sniffing everything, and she was so excited about a new place and smells and that she wouldn't potty. You sit there going, go potty, Gracie. Come on, Gracie, go potty. Said that hundreds of times. She would not go potty until we got home, and then she emptied her bladder. But she was like on 10 to 12 hours with no peeing.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's like, we're going to have to take her to a vet. She can't go potty. We get home, she goes potty.
Yeah. That's exciting. Yes, they do make carbon bows also. Yes, they do.
Actually, we're testing this next week. We're testing the new carbon pivot, and I'm really excited about that. Maybe that'd be your next smaller bow, Dan, because it's going to have all the adjustability in a carbon. And,
okay.
And our carbons are like our T18 weighs 2.7 pounds, and then the 20 is 2.9, and the 24 is 3.1. So, from a standpoint of a carbon bow, lightweight, compact. I mean, that's the bow I shoot is the carbon 24.
Am I going to be able to have the 1911 grip on that?
Yes, absolutely. The only bow we can't put the 1911 on is the 18 because that 1911 grip, it has a longer shank, and that cam will come around and hit the bottom of your grip. That's how small the bow is, so it won't fit on an 18, but it fits on all the other ones.
You can actually pick your grip. He's got several different kind of grip styles. That 1911, it's like a 1911 pistol, and it's wicked, man. I love it. It's I'm so used to that kind of a narrow grip anyway from shooting an Elite so long, and man, that thing just snugged right into my hand, and it looks awesome with the Gearhead logo on there. And I told him, I said, I want the 1911 with the Gearhead logo on there, and and I'm just telling you, Skippy, that's my all new favorite grip I've ever shot.
You can also, if you like a thicker grip, we got different thickness and side plates on those 1911s too. We gave you the thin side plate.
Yeah,
but if you wanted to go thicker, some people have bigger hands, like a little bit thicker, chunkier grip, then you can swap that out too, or you can put a thick grip on one side, thin on the other. You can really, again, you can adjust the bow to your likings.
Yeah, it's amazing what you can do on that. Good morning, Patrick. Good to see you. What bow are you going to give away this year? Probably won't give a Gearhead away until the summer. We'll probably do like a getting ready for the fall promotion.
Well, I always like to give one of the flagships away. I mean, some people, they always look at what they got in inventory and they get rid of some of their old stuff by giveaways. But I mean, I think you should always give them the latest and greatest. So we'd probably do like the Pivot 24.
Okay, well there you heard it from the man. We'll probably do a Pivot 24 when we do the contest. So probably won't start that until June, July, August. Give it away at the end of August, so that way Skippy can get with the winner and customize it to how they want it, and then that way they'll have it before hunting season. That sounded good to you, Skip?
Sounds terrific.
Okay, because I want to make sure everybody gets. What about a Glock grip, Brandon?
What?
Brandon wants to know: can you make a Glock grip?
A Glock grip. I guess there's probably no reason why you couldn't. I mean, I really haven't dove into it. We have 3 sliders and 3 regular type grips. We're actually in 2024. We're just going to go up the sliders because most people upgrade to the sliders where you can move your grip forward and back and left to right, and it just like it doesn't make sense to put like a standard grip on and then someone's got to pay extra to get a slider. It's like we might as well, when we're building them, just put sliders on everything.
Yeah, Justin says a standard grip kind of reminds him of a Glock grip.
Okay.
There you go. Hey, and one thing we haven't mentioned yet too with the gearhead bow. I know Andrew. Andrew's over here yelling at me because I'm talking to Skip too long. Yeah, one of the things that we haven't talked about is you can actually take. What's nice if you're a bow shop owner. If you got gearheads in there, you can convert a gearhead from left to right by just inverting the grip, right?
Yeah, and moving your cables to the other side. So basically, you're flipping the bow and getting the cables from your right side to your left side, and then so you flip the grip and move your cable module, and I mean I basically can change it from right to left hand in like less than 15 minutes.
Well, there you go.
It's just 6 bolts.
Tyler says Skip has top-notch service. I'll tell you that. There you go. Got another clue.
All right, who's that guy?
Tyler Theron. That's one of the guys that won the bow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We shipped his bow out yesterday, and I called him and sent him a tracking number. Now he's watching it.
Yeah, he said
Pennsylvania.
He said it's on the truck. Hi Hoyt. Good morning, buddy. Good to see you. Skippy, if someone wants to find out more about Gearhead Archery and that wonderful partnership with Outdoors Dan, how can they do that?
You can go to www.gearheadarchery.com and follow us on Facebook or Instagram. I mean, we're always putting posts out there every day and stuff. And there's a new military bow that we're doing for our fundraiser, partnered with the HHA, that's looking to get people on the honor flight out to Washington, D.C.
Yeah, if you love patriotic bows, go check out that bow. You're going to want one. It's absolutely phenomenal. And hey, if you come out to the Iowa Deer Classic and see Skip and me, Skip's actually bringing Bigfoot with him.
Yeah, that's for sure.
You are.
I am.
Yeah.
Just his head, though. We cut his head off. We're just going to have his head on the table.
First thing you see when you walk into Gearhead is a lifelike Bigfoot figure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. Skip, I'm very honored and happy to be partnered with you, and I'm looking forward to a long run with Gearhead Archery, and I'm excited to be able to work with you professionally, and I love you to death as a buddy, but I love you even more as a partner, man. Thank you.
All right. Awesome. This is going to be really good.
I appreciate you. Let me know if you need anything.
All right. Have a great day. Thank you, guys.
Hey.
Yeah.
You didn't say may the Gearhead be with you.
Archery has a name.
Bye, buddy.
Yeah, bye.
There he goes, Skippy Peterson, everybody. Good fine fella right there. Squatch is out there somewhere. Tyler, I'm telling you, man. Oh, hey, speaking of Bigfoot, we got the Unknown Files show starting next Wednesday night at 7 again. And I got a Bigfoot lady on first show. It's going to be fun. All right, I got a break. Andrew's having a fit. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN. I'm getting in trouble. I love Skippy, man. It's nice when you can work with your buddies. Like Todd Rupert. You know, Todd's a sponsor, but he's become one of my better friends. You know, I got Larry and Ryan and Paul and Todd and everybody. Donovan. I love everybody. 1 million acres of pine barrens here in New Jersey. He's out there. I thought you guys had the Jersey Devil out there, Tyler. Isn't there like the Jersey Devil?
For any archer to use in their setup, whether it's for 3D indoor
or
hunting,
something running around.
for you. To see these great veins and adhesives like Zing or Flex Bond to get a great seal.
I had a conversation with the doctor yesterday. Yeah, we got that also. I'm going to have him on the show on January 24th. His name's Russ Johnson. And he's been out, he goes out all the time in Ohio and West Virginia. And he said he's seen it twice. And I mean, he's amazing. I mean, you should hear how all the stuff he's found, and I mean, and he's a doctor.
Alpaca socks will keep your feet comfortable and feeling great all day.
I don't know if it's real, and I don't know if it's not. I can't prove it either way, but it's fascinating. I'm just telling you, there's hundreds of thousands of people that are seeing something. It's crazy. Andrew, what do you think it is? Andrew doesn't know.
Plus, gift boxes are available that are 100%.
See, I said I wouldn't say anything political, and I got a great joke, but I promised I wouldn't be political anymore in the show, so I got to keep my word. That's another name for Bigfoot, the Jersey Devil. Thank you, Aaron. Yeah, I don't believe the megalodon's alive, Aaron. See, here, yeah, I actually was a guest on a Bigfoot show. The Bigfoot influencers, you can go on YouTube and watch that if you want. But they wanted a hunter's perspective of Bigfoot. And I, you know me, I love the big fella, man. I love talking about him. Ever since I was a little kid, I love Bigfoot. But I just, if it was an ape, we would have already had definitive proof, because apes are not smarter than humans. If Bigfoot is, this is my 2 cents. If Bigfoot's real, it's not an ape. It's a cross between us and something else, and it's smart. Would you want to be around us? I wouldn't. I don't even want to be around us. That's how smart they are. I'm serious. With all the stuff going on, I would stay as far away from us as possible. I don't know. After talking with all the Native Americans that I have, and biologists, real scientists, there's several out there that say it's real. I can't prove it either way. When we had our daughter 16 months ago, I watched about 20 hours of Bigfoot documentaries in the hospital. She asked me what was wrong with me, and I said, Bigfoot is out here somewhere. She just told me to go home. Remember when the $6 million man fought Bigfoot? I do. That was Andre the Giant, Brandon. Richard says, amen. I mean, really, Richard? We suck, man. All the stuff going on. That's why I think they're a higher thinking animal or being. You don't hear Bigfoot smashing into stores and looting, do you? No. Right, Andrew? Ain't got no Bigfoots looting. They don't even go and loot the ranger station.
If you like to shoot for the stars and push yourself, Grandview University wants to talk with you. For more information, check them out at gbvikings.com.
I'm shooting the B30, Tom. B30. B as in Bob, 30 inch. Good shooting bow.
From Chick-fil-A. The delicious blend of spicy shredded chicken, veggies, beans, and seasoned tortilla chips is certain to keep you cozy all season long. Stop by today and enjoy a couple of hearty...
Okay, if you live in the Des Moines area, I'm doing this for all my Facebook followers. Before I say it on the radio, if you want to go to an Iowa Wild game, I've got 4 packs of tickets. Call Andrew right now, 515-244-1350, 515-244-1350. I will email you the tickets on your phone if you want to go to an Iowa Wild game. I got several games coming up. Just call Andrew.
Do you have to say anything?
No, they just win. Right. Good morning! It's the Outdoor Call Radio Show with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Having a good time. I just had a great talk with Skippy Peterson. Pete Ariotti said you were a great guy, so I wouldn't mind hanging out with you. Well, Scotty, that's awful nice. The Pete, the Donut Man Ariotti. I appreciate that. Great time at the kids. Thanks. Richard won. Yeah, Richard, I haven't even got to go to a game yet. Richard got to sit in my seats before I did. These are actually my seats. So me and Andrew's going to go, and then I'm going to take my son. But I haven't went to a game in a while. So for all the folks on Radio Land, I opened up the phones 244-1350. If you want to go to an Iowa Wild game, I've got free tickets and I can email you the tickets. Just make sure you haven't won anything in the last 30 days. But just call in, tell Andrew I want tickets. That's all you got to do, and we will get your email and send you tickets. Let me see what I got. Let me see what I have available. I'm logging into my account right now. Let's go Wild. Let's go Wild. I got tickets for tonight's game. If you want to go see Grand Rapids, that'd be a good game. That's a good team. I got tickets tonight. Let's see. Go back to my account.
How many are we giving away?
I'll give several away. Yeah, ask whoever's first. Ask them if they want to go tonight. I've got January 22nd, January 24th, January 26th. Let's see what else do I got here.
We got some tonight.
I got the 24th to 26th, January 27th, February 9th, and February 10th.
24th, 27th, 29th.
27th and February 9th.
We have the 22nd.
I do have the 22nd.
We have the 22nd. That is a
Monday. That's a Monday.
That's a Monday.
Yep. That's a Monday. Yep.
We have February 10th.
I do, but I'm saving that because that's my birthday.
That one's unavailable, unfortunately.
Yeah. That's a Saturday. That's my birthday. I'm going to probably take my kid.
We do have the 22nd today. We have the 24th.
All right, so if you want to go, I've got tonight, the 22nd, the 24th, the 26th, the 27th, or February 9th.
Saturday or Sunday available? Which ones are those?
I got tonight.
We got tonight, and then we're trying to check to see if we have another Saturday.
January 27th.
The 27th.
That's a Saturday. Yeah. Who is it? Who's on the phone? Andrew. Just tell them to pick a date because we got to keep going.
All right. Was there any day that will work for you?
Okay. There you go. If you want to go on January 6th, January 22nd, January 24th, January 26th, or January 27th, or February 9th, call Andrew 244-1350, and we will email you the tickets. Yeah. Try not.
Is there any day that
we got tonight? Somebody take tonight so we can get rid of tonight.
24, 27, 29,
Yeah.
February 9th.
All right. We did skips. I told you about the. I did tell you about the crossbows.
All right, can you get your name?
All right. So we got
And your number.
crossbows at Gearhead. I told you about the turkey packages that we're going to be doing for the Big Turkey Gearhead Tacticam Turkey Challenge. Deer season is going to be over January 10th. Late muzzleloader January 10th is going to be over. Fishing report. I'll do the fishing reports next hour. So we'll go. How many? Did you get one or two winners?
Just one at this point.
Okay, so we got. Well, all right, so all right, I got to take a break. I'll be right back. How was that?
Hey guys, Outdoors Dan here. Do you have a message that you need help getting out, or do you need help promoting your business? If you do, we need to have a chat. You ever thought about letting your vehicle do the promotion while you're out driving around town? If you haven't, let's talk a little bit about Chase Decals in Ames, Iowa, and what they can do for you. I just got my truck wrapped up at Chase Decals in Ames, and they did an amazing job. Josh, Bob, and the staff took the time to find out exactly what my needs were, what my goals were going to be, and they went to work designing a wrap that just pops off my ZR7. Now, wherever I go, folks,
who wants to go to the Wild tonight? Come on, somebody. Let's go Wild. Let's go Wild. I'm telling you, tonight's a good game, man. The Grand Rapids Griffins are tough. That'd be a good fighting game. If you like fights, that'd be a good way to go. The griffin is like a half bird, half lion.
I know, but the bird part's the one that calls
This is
out.
Dr. Don Gilbert from New Life Counseling Services with offices in West Des Moines.
Yeah, they are. They fight a lot on that. A little far from it. It is, Tyler, for New Jersey.
You give me what a half bird, half lion sounds like.
Or folks just looking for a new
That's a lion.
It's a half lion.
That's a
half.
sick lion. That's not a
It
lion.
wasn't sick. That was a roar.
That was not a roar. No, that's your dog.
That's Raven.
straightforward approach to helping you to get through the layers of stress that can be harmful to your health, relationships.
All right, come on. Who wants to go to the hockey game tonight? You want to take your kids tonight?
Oh man, I wish, but
when you're looking for someone to listen to you, we're here. Please consider calling us for a confidential appointment at New Life.
I don't blame you.
515-225.
February 9th, they're playing the Tucson Roadrunners.
Roadrunners can't do well on ice.
24/7 at newlifecounseling.com.
That's an unfortunate
We are here to
word for
help you when you need us.
Are you into hunting, fishing, camping, or tailgating? If you are, we'd like to introduce you to Arctic Ice. Arctic Ice is a brand new way to keep your
Fun.
camping supplies cold and fresh. Wherever your adventure takes you, Arctic Ice Packs are a rugged ice substitute that maintains low temperature longer than a bag of ice.
Justin Brady got a hold of me yesterday.
That can contaminate what's in your cooler. If you like to hunt or fish,
I'm
look
doing
at the
good.
Alaskan series or Arctic Ice Packs that keep
another
your
caller.
game
Are we
fish
still
at
accepting?
34 degrees
So
for
we have
3 to
the
4 days. If
24,
you're wanting to
27,
really freeze
29,
things up,
and
try the
Yeah.
Tundra Packs.
Or tonight.
Your wild game and fish at dry ice temperatures for the travel back home. For tailgating or camping, try the Chill and Brew Packs. They'll keep
Richard, you want to go tonight?
temperatures 4 times longer than what a bag
All
of
right,
ice can.
perfect.
If you want your game, fish,
Now
or
we
camping
have
goods to stay
tonight,
fresh
the
and cold as
24th,
possible
27th,
without the
29th.
Richard, do you want to go tonight?
Check out Arctic Ice Packs today. You can find models of
February
Arctic Ice Packs at Sportsman's
All
Warehouse
right,
or at
hold on.
www.arctic-ice.com. This is the
Okay, call Andrew for me and give him your email because I don't have your email.
1350 ESPN.
I'll give you tonight's tickets. All right, welcome back to the one, the only hunting and fishing show in out of Des Moines area, 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Well, it's actually 52 weeks a year because we're on every week. But if you go to the Outdoor Call Radio app, we're 24/7, 365. It's free.
I'll give you a call back.
I actually had somebody ask me, they said, Dan, why don't you charge for that? And I said, I don't want to charge. It's a free download. I want to keep it free. There's too many things that cost everybody in this world today. It's, if someone likes to hunt and fish and they want to listen to some good shows and they want to pick up some tips or win something, I want it to be free. I don't want to charge for it. Somebody's calling me. Don't call me during the show. I can't take phone calls during the show.
Dan, you're too popular.
Why do people call my cell phone?
You gotta stop.
They got to call the station. 244-13.
Well, they have like the insider and like, oh man, if I have the inside information here.
Yeah, I don't do that.
No insider trading here, folks.
Yeah, no. Got to call the station. I can't answer phones during the show. I'm on the air.
He's doing stuff.
Yeah, I'm broadcasting.
He's saying things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can't take that away.
I tell you, people, it's crazy. I got fishing reports. I'll do that next hour. I'm going to try and get a hold of George Lynch and see if George is up yet.
Ooh, ambush call.
Yeah, I'm going to do an ambush call and see if we can talk a little. Man, why is it so hot?
You should have a sponsor for ambush call.
Ambush calls?
Yeah, ambush call of the week.
Yeah. JLM Shooter Supply.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hey, today it's the JLM Shooter Supply ambush call. Yeah. There's some big news coming there too. I can't tell you yet though.
Well, you can tell me.
No, I can't tell you.
Oh,
I can't tell anybody. I'm sworn to secrecy.
Sworn to secrecy.
Yeah, but it's big. It's big news, man.
Yeah.
It's big. I got 4 things that are gonna in the next 5 to 6 weeks that are gonna be breaking. That people are gonna just be flipping out over. Your Saturday morning shows are the best entertainment and info. Love my coffee with Dan. Aw, Scotty, thank you, buddy. That's awful nice of him.
He does try.
Yeah, I try. All right, we got to go. We'll be back in a minute or two. Hang loose. 1350 ESPN. I don't know. My phone just started ringing.
guys, Jackie Bushman here with Buckmasters. When it comes to food plot seed and deer feed, the Mississippi-based Backwoods Attractions product line has you covered. From their food plot blends like Trophy Acre, Lazy Acre, Clover Deluxe, and the popular Dixie 6, to their attractants like Game Changer, Sweet Stuff, and Buck Robber. The best way to put it is, if you're not using Backwoods Attraction products, you better hope your neighbor isn't either. From small to large acreage, Backwoods Attraction has the feed and seed perfect for your hunting property. So do yourself a favor and swing by and support your local co-op or farm supply store and ask for Backwoods Attraction to set yourself up for a successful haul.
I hope they call back.
Richard, call the station, 244-1350. Morning, Jake. 244-1350, Richard. Richard! Oh, that's all right. Yeah, don't call the cell phone, man. Call the station.
Call radio. Hey, Rich, how's it going?
When you're outdoors, it's only fun if you feel safe. Walking
He wants tonight's tickets.
fishing the creek, your safety should be paramount. Let me introduce you to Alaskan-based Diamond D Outdoors and the Denali Chest Holster. With fast and easy access to your firearm, the Denali Chest Holster offers the security you require while not being cumbersome. The Denali Chest Holster is handmade for both revolvers and semi-automatic pistols. It's designed for comfort while allowing quick and easy access to your weapon, no matter if you're waist deep in the river or sitting in a tree stand. The Denali Chest Holster is truly the ultimate outdoor holster. Headquartered in Alaska, Diamond D Outdoors knows a thing or two about protection while enjoying the outdoors. The Denali Chest Holster is made in the USA and has over 34 different variants to fit you and your exact gun. For more information or to order your Denali Chest Holster, check them out online at DiamondDOutdoors.com. Get outside, feeling safe,
11
wearing your Denali Chest Holster.
iCloud.
KRNT Des Moines is 1021 FM and 1350 ESPN, Des Moines sports leader.
Rich Dickard.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350
11
ESPN.
at iCloud. Did you get that?
11 at iCloud.com.
Yep. Perfect. Can I get your number just in case? Perfect. Well, I should be getting it soon, and then...
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan. Hour number 2 is brought to you by the fine folks at Head Archery. Your one-stop archery shop, crossbows, vertical bows, everything from Bigfoot to some of the most versatile shootable bows out there. GearheadArchery.com, made proudly in the USA in Wisconsin. Go check them out. Tell Skippy Peterson I sent you. I'm telling you, they got gear. They got Bigfoot targets. I don't know if he's selling them, but he's got them. I don't know.
Appreciate it.
I'm just waiting on Andrew so I can hand him my cell phone. All right. Here, will you, here, I'm going to give you that. See if I got his email. Is that email right?
Yeah, let me check.
And then confirm it and hit send. Yeah. All right, fishing reports brought to you by the fine folks at Sportsman's Warehouse. Black Hawk Lake. Lake is frozen over. There are a few small open areas. Ice thickness is 1 to 2 inches. Really? The lake's frozen over? That's what it says. Unsafe to walk on. I wouldn't be walking on that. Ice will continue to build through the week. The area around the fish house in Town Bay is kept ice-free, with the water agitator to provide open water fishing opportunities. Black crappie bite is fair. Yellow perch are fair. Clear Lake. The lake has started to form ice again. Clear Lake has a protected slot on walleye. All walleye 17 to 22 inches must be immediately released. Morning, Jake. You're welcome, Richard.
Set just.
You got everything?
I have everything put in. You want me to hit review
just
transfer?
Yeah, review transfer. Yeah.
Transfer for?
Yeah.
Right.
Go ahead and send them to him. All right. Tickets for tonight are gone. That's awesome. Back to my account. I love this, man. It's so easy to transfer tickets. I don't have to worry about it. East Okoboji Lake is 80% ice covered, except safe ice conditions in some areas within the next week. Expect safe ice conditions in some areas between the next week. Black crappie bite is fair, bluegill are fair, walleye are fair, yellow perch are fair. Big Creek Lake is mostly open water except for skim ice. Very upper end of the water depth is 8 feet. Walleye are slow. Hunting seasons will begin to close in early January. Pheasant, archery, turkey, deer seasons, and late muzzleloader seasons will close on January 10th. Goose season starts closing in the north zone on January 13th, followed by the central zone on January 20th, the south zone on January 27th. The season for quail, partridge, ruffed grouse, and squirrels closes January 31st. Rabbit season closes February 28th. Fur bear and hunting and trapping seasons also close on February 28th. Fur harvesters can continue trapping beavers until April 15th. Morning, Chris. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Chris DeMont, that is. Iowa hunters have reported harvesting 96,000 deer so far during the 23 season. 2023 hunting and fishing trapping licenses expire on January 10th. That's all I got. That's all I got on that. All right, so do you want to? I want to give Andrew the opportunity to talk about if he wants to talk about you. I don't know if you want to talk about what happened this week or not. We all know that we had a shooting in Iowa in Perry. Andrew and his wife actually teach at the school the shooting was at. And I was actually out in the field with Ryan and Larry when on the way down there, I heard that the shooting happened. And first thing in my head was, oh my gosh, that's Andrew's school. And I got to where we were going, and I got a hold of Andrew just to make sure he was safe and everything. But I just figured I'd give you a few minutes to talk about that, and if you want to talk to the kids or anything like that, go ahead.
Well, I really appreciate it. Again, a dark time. Certainly don't want to start the year like this, but I think it was. First, I want to give my prayers and thoughts to the parents of the victim who passed. Amir was his name, the 6th grade student. Just an infectious kid. Had a bright future ahead of him. It was an amazing, amazing kid. Unfortunately, lost him, but I do want to say shout out to all the teachers. Law enforcement was there in 7 minutes. Everything that you practice for, that you hope never happens. Every teacher in that building, that it's a high school and middle school combined, every one of them went in, did their thing, got the kids out. It was shaking for all of us. Thankfully, for me and my family, we weren't close to that or in that building. But I just want to say to everyone, let's try and be nicer to everybody. I don't know, I know every high school at some point has issue with bullying and stuff like that, but I just urge everybody to let's be a little nicer and kinder and think about what's going on the other side of things. Do I think that if there was no bullying, this would have stopped it? I can't say that. Nobody can. But certainly let's make sure that we're thinking about that. Because I got to tell you, there have been some from the shooter's social media posts. There were a few that were questionable, but I almost guarantee you a month or two ago, if you would have looked at him and thought he would be the one to do this, I don't think anyone in the town would have really said, okay, yeah, he probably would. It's just really unfortunate. Also prayers to the shooter's family. I know that sounds odd, but the parents didn't do anything. They're not their kid. I know their parents, and I know the parents, and they are exceptional people. And not only do they have to deal with what their son did, but they have to deal with the loss of a child. And Dan, I know you, a parent. I'm a parent too, and every parent out there can speak to the fact that you always think about your kids when they were toddlers or babies growing up, and now that's gone.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you and Mrs. Brown are okay. Yeah. Because we love you, and that's the main thing. And I'm sorry about the little little kid, the little boy that got killed. He wasn't bullying anybody.
No.
This is all I'm going to say, and this is just me talking. I'm glad you're okay, and kids. I'm hoping everybody gets the counseling they need to cover, to feel safe and secure. That's very important. This all goes back to the parents, and I know you said the parents are good people, and I'm not trying to disparage anybody when I say this, okay? But when I was a kid, we're in different times, folks.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a kid, I took my guns to school and worked on them in shop. I had a shotgun and redid my stock. We had shotguns in the back of our trucks. We go hunting after school. Never heard of any of this stuff ever happening. We're in different times. And what I would like to say, and I'll shut up, is moms, dads, if you have firearms in your home, you need to keep those locked and secure so nobody has access to those guns unless they're supervised, especially kids.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that yes, we did. Yeah, Richard's old as I am. We need to be responsible and accountable for what we have around accessible in our homes, and I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're right, because nowadays we look at high schoolers, and I don't think we think of them as higher thinkers that they are.
Well, he was 17; he couldn't even legally buy a gun.
No, and he couldn't. But they find ways to get into things, and it's just. Just be cautious, because even you may not think of someone as having the capability of doing something.
Yeah,
but
my heart breaks for the 6th grader.
I mean,
that's horrible.
His only fault that day was going to school, and that was not a fault.
Yeah. Well, I'm it's heartbreaking all the way around. So yeah, I'm glad you're okay.
Thank you.
We love you on the show. I couldn't do this show without you. And that's, I tease you a lot, but you've been with me for a long time now, and I hopefully you're with me for the next 10, 15 years until I'm ready to hang it up, and I'm just glad you guys are okay.
Yeah.
And kids, God bless you. Moms, dads, hug your kids a little closer and make sure those, listen, I think everybody should have a firearm to protect their family. I'm a big supporter of having a firearm, because no offense to our police officers, but response times, there's not enough police to do their job effectively. We need to be able to protect ourselves, but that also gives us the responsibility of being accountable and making sure those guns are where they need to be and secure. So if someone's having an episode, I mean, Andrew, I don't know how else to say it. When there's mental issues going on there, for someone to do something like this.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, if he wouldn't have been bullied, would that have changed things? I don't know. Yeah. And there has to be a level of commitment that you know what you're doing.
Yeah. Worst thing when I was little, worst thing you had to worry about at school was getting a bloody nose.
Yeah. I will also say. Shout out to Dan Marberger, the high school principal.
Yeah.
We have and Perry, the teachers are always there to protect your kids, and I'm sure all the schools are like that.
Yeah.
He was there. He was willing to take several shots in order for kids to get out. But he's stable. Pray for him. But yeah,
pray for everybody.
Yeah, pray for everybody.
Everybody needs prayer.
It's not the gun's fault. It's who's behind it.
That's right. And it's not the gun's fault. It was who pulled the trigger.
Yes. So
that's right.
Let's be more proactive. Think about things, or proactive than reactive. But it really is. I do think that everyone has the right to own a firearm if they'd like, a household anyway. And so, but let's just be nicer to people overall, because like Dan, like you, if you're nice to people, good things will happen.
Yeah, absolutely. I think every teacher should be able to carry a concealed carry. If the teachers, this is just my idiot opinion, if the teachers were packing, this stuff would stop.
Yeah.
Because they're soft targets. Schools are soft targets. They know that they're not going to have any.
And the worst part is, most of them have been from students.
Yeah.
It's one thing for someone outside to come in, because then they're more glaringly obvious that they don't belong there.
Right.
But when you have someone who knows the grounds, knows every turn, knows everywhere in that building, that's where it gets scary. So I mean, that's why, if we're nice, and I mean, that doesn't always stop it, but you never know. And I will say that, when you had the Uvalde shootings, my thought was, man, this, and I fell into this, that there's no way this could happen with us.
It can happen. It could happen going to Casey's.
It can happen anywhere. So please,
yeah.
everyone, I don't want to say on defense all the time.
I hear gunshots by our house all the time.
Yeah.
People down by the river, I don't know. We're in a different world, folks. You got to make sure you keep your family safe and your loved ones, and look out for your neighbors. We need to start looking after. I've said this for years now, Andrew. We got to start looking out after each other.
We
really do.
Really do.
Because there's evil out there. This is an evil thing.
Yeah.
You can, I get people say, why do you pray about this? And listen, I'm a sinner, man. I fall way short of the grace of God, but I know God loves me for what and who I am, and we're in dark times, and I know God's real because I see evil every day. If you got evil, the opposite's there.
Mm-hmm.
That's just as plain as I can get it. So just be respectful, be responsible, and can't rely on politicians to solve our problems, folks. We need to do this at the neighborhood level.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to shut up now. I'm just glad you're okay, because if something would have happened to you or the wife, I'd been shook up, and it wouldn't be the same without you.
Appreciate that.
Thank you. All right. 8:14 and some change. Let me take a break. I'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
You were hunting, and a deer tick just crawled onto your leg and is burying its head into your flesh. You can't feel the bite, and you may or may not find the tick. In the coming weeks, you may or may not.
That's about as heavy as a subject I've ever talked about in 26 years on the radio.
Get really sick. Your doctor may or may not test you for Lyme disease.
It's hard to get more
the
heavy
test
than that.
may or may not detect it, meaning you may or may not get the medication needed. If untreated or not treated on time, you could have a lifetime of complications. Don't take that chance. Get Elimitic clothing from Gamehide. Elimitic features insect shield.
Oh, look at that. PureWhitetail.com. You want a travel bag? Not just a bag. I love this. I bought one for me for this deer season. I took it to Triple H and stuff. I had people trying to get it off of me. It's the bad thing about deer camp. Everybody wants your stuff.
To learn more, visit Gamehide.com.
Look at this. You get towels. You get deodorant, body wash. Look at that. Pure Whitetail monogram towels and hand wash grabs. They got plenty of room for your toothbrush. You get deodorant in there. You get some wipes.
The sharpening system is able to sharpen a variety of
got
knives,
a big towel.
curved and serrated knives, tonto blades, fillet knives.
Just telling you what, folks. Look at that. Look at the storage in that thing. This is the best travel thing I've ever seen in my life. It's styling, it's profiling,
I knew you were going to say
and
that.
it's functional.
Each workshop
I
knife
love
and tool
this thing,
sharpener
man.
is assembled in the USA by a family-owned and
As you
operated
should.
company.
I put my little body wash in there and my Sonic Care toothbrush from Dr. Yagi.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, look at that. That's going home to somebody today.
Or anytime at worksharptools.com.
Me neither, Scotty.
If bow hunting or archery is
Thank
your
you,
passion,
Chris.
get to Archery Field and Sports in Altoona. And
Breaks my heart every time that happens, man.
Archery Field and Sports has been helping archers and bow hunters for generations. They have the experience to help you with your purchase and help you reach your goals. Archery Field and Sports.
So
carries
we gave
archery
away
gear
Richard's
from
tickets, and then
Matthews,
you got
Lloyd,
one more pair.
and Bear, plus all the top extras and accessories you'll ever need. Mark and his staff are trained on all the latest tuning and setup techniques, and are experts at personally fitting you to the bow you want. They also have a 40-yard indoor range that will help you with getting sighted in. Archery Field and Sports has leagues and personal training sessions available for you to train for the upcoming seasons that'll help you fill your tags. Archery Field and Sports at East 56th Street in Altoona.
Open Tuesday through Sunday with leagues during the week. For more information, go to archeryfield.com or call 515-265-6500.
Boy, if you like to fish, I got some really good fishing guests coming up.
Use the best gear available. Gear that will
And I
help
make
us feel
Fishing
the
Dave
bite better
happy.
and give superb casting performance. Well, when it comes to sensitivity and longer casts, Trika has people talking. Trika rods are scientifically proven to be more sensitive with their unique weave design, as much as 2 times as sensitive.
Now I'm going to be
as other
depressed
costly
until
rod
turkey
brands.
season.
Trika casting performance will give you up to 26%.
Thank you, Larry. Hey, purewhitetail.com, Larry. You can get them.
You work hard for your money, and they want to give you a rod that will.
I think you get body wash, and you get if you buy a package, you get like a big pack. That travel bag's awesome, man.
They offer a 1-year
I like the monogram towels. Isn't that cool?
For any reason up to 1 year after purchasing. They also come with a limited lifetime warranty. If you want to see what has
As you get older, the little things make you happier. It's like my Norlander socks. I'm always happy when I got my Norlander socks on.
As you should be.
Now I got a headache. I shouldn't have done that. All right, welcome back. I was sitting there bebopping. Randy's playing some music, and then my head starts rushing. Yeah, had me at fishing. Welcome back to the Outdoor Call.
That was quite interesting. Man.
Oh, man, now I got a headache. Why did I do
you
that?
Be a headbanger.
Oh, it hurt.
Yeah, I don't think that'll work.
Welcome back. Welcome back to the show. That's crazy. Hey, next couple weeks, we got some good guests coming up. Shaw Grigsby. Haven't had Shaw in a while. Big old bass man himself.
Love him.
Denny Brower, one of the most winning fishing pros in the country. We haven't had Denny on a while, so we're going to talk a little bass fishing with those guys. And I'm trying to get Jason Mitchell on. Jason's a professional walleye angler, so we're going to get him on, and we're going to talk some fishing with some pros here in the next couple weeks. Did you need to get into the ice fishing? Then you won't be disappointed with turkey. We have no ice, Jeff. You can't ice fish without ice. Hey, how long can Larry McCoy hold back on a buck? Larry can hold back on a buck as long as Larry needs to, Chris. He's the Larryator, the Terminator, the Larrynator, the Mac Machine. Hey, I'll tell you what, Larry was a professional baseball player. I don't think a lot of people know that. Larry played AAA baseball for Oakland. Larry's a moose, man. He can carry crap. I'm too old and fat. He carries them buck decoys around and stuff. It's like I gotta put him in the 4-wheeler to get him in. Forgot to mention that I won my fantasy football. Well, way to go, David! Congratulations.
Yeah, who did not? I did not. I certainly did not.
First went to almost last.
I was not last.
Third.
Thank you very much.
Third to last.
You know, every injury in the book.
Fantasy football sucks. I'm just telling you right now. I love it, but I hate it. Best record in the league, like 4 years in a row. And I get beat I get the first round bye, and then first game, one of the guy's players gets hurt. He puts Amari Cooper in. He scores 50 points.
Who would have thought?
Yeah. How in the heck is that? How do you strategize against that crap?
That guy averaging 10, maybe 15 points a game.
Yeah.
And he comes up with, no, you don't. But then again, the Flacco effect is in full force.
Flacco.
He is like.
Amari Cooper didn't do crap all season, and then I got to play him to go to the Super Bowl championship and 50 points. Yeah,
maybe that's
way to go, David.
Maybe that's the trick. Get someone off the couch, bring him in, spark some life from, maybe some chips still on his lap.
I tell you what, I worked my tail off last year to make the playoffs because I had so many injuries. My team every week, one of my guys got hurt. It was stupid. I did 26 trades this year just to make the playoffs.
Yeah, and that surprised everybody.
Yeah, I had a professional fantasy football player on, Howard Bender. We're going to have Howard on the show again. He does a show called Fantasy Alarm. Howard couldn't believe I made 26 trades. He goes, "That's incredible." I said, "Man, you gotta work for it, buddy." I'm in the tree stand. I'm in a tree stand trading all the time.
I think you ended up with one of your original drafted players.
I had 2 players from my because once I got Rashad White back,
That's right.
Because I drafted Rashad White and I had Jefferson.
Yep, you did.
Yeah. Everybody else was gone. Well, I lost 6, 7 of them got hurt.
This was a cruddy. I mean, every year there's injuries, but this was a cruddy year. For
it was a very cruddy year. I'm just telling you right now. I love fantasy football, but I hate it. You know who I don't hate? Herman's Fine Jewelers.
Ooh, that's a good transition.
Valentine's Day's coming up. You know, I know my Jenny's listening. Jenny, cover your ears. So for Valentine's Day, I usually go to Herman's. I find something extra special for her, particularly special. A lot of popcorn. I go over and see Arlie and Ankeny at Lot of Popcorn. I get her a Valentine's bouquet of popcorn. And nothing says loving like popcorn from Lot of Pop. And I'm just telling you right now, you get the popcorn. Flowers are nice, but flowers don't last that long. Popcorn, you get a big tin of popcorn, that lasts for a while. Raven loves a lot of popcorn. That dog loves it. Herman's Fine Jewelers. Raven loves Herman's. Every time I go over to Herman's and he's in the truck, he gets all excited because he knows Dad's going to get a great deal. And that means I got more money to spend on him. That's right. 2900 University in West Des Moines, 222-2600. 2600 is the phone number. They've been helping Iowans for over 45 years. Donnie and Frank, they've got over 10,000 diamonds and mountings in stock. They can do in-store jewelry repair, custom jewelry options. Plus, if you're trading or selling your treasure, consider Herman's. You're going to get more for your money than any other place in town. I'm just telling you right now, it's Herman's Fine Jewelers, folks. Valentine's Day is coming up. Here's what I would do. If I have an outdoor person in my life, ladies, listen to this. You don't know what to get your guy for Valentine's Day? NorlanderSocks.com. NorlanderSocks.com.
Do it.
You get them a couple pairs of Norlander alpaca socks. When they go hunting and fishing, they are going to say, I love you, I love you, I love you. My feet have never felt better since I started wearing Norlander socks.
Have you told the people at Alpaca, I love you?
Norlander?
Yeah.
Yeah, say Norlander.
Say Norlander.
Because, they're the original.
Have you told them I love you?
I told them I love them all the time. Steph, I call Steph and say I love you guys because my feet love you. I'm just telling you, man. Norlander socks. I'm gonna do a Valentine's Day contest. If you buy a pair of Norlander socks, what's today's date?
The 6th.
Tell you what I'm gonna do. First 10 people that buy a pair of Norlander socks, NorlanderSocks.com. They've always got discount codes. I think if you use Outdoors DN10, you get 10%. Morning, Richard Cron. How you doing, buddy? If you order a pair of Norlander socks, I'll put you in a drawing for... You know what? I'm going to do something that's really extra special because it's Valentine's Day. I'm going to give away a pair of waders. Instead of boots, I'm going to give a pair of waders away. So Norlander socks, you got to send me a screenshot of your order with the date so I know it's January 6th or later. And I'll draw, as soon as I get 10 people to buy socks, I'll draw a winner for a pair of waders. And then I'll even do something extra special. I'll give away a second prize. So I'll give away 2 prizes. I'll give away a set of waders, and I'll do another drawing for something else. How about that? I killed $2 this year wearing Norlander socks. See, Scott knows what I'm talking about. My feet feel great, and that's because of Norlander socks. Don't go on there and get alpaca socks at alpaca blah blah blah. It's got to be Norlander Sock Company because the quality's way better. You might pay a little bit more, but I'm just telling you, it's night and day difference in the quality of the socks. I'll just leave it at that. I love you, Dan. Wish I had socks. Richard, NorlanderSocks.com. You can have socks. Just get your little credit card out, Richard, and order them. Go online and order them. Outdoors DN10. I'll get you 10% off right there. And you might wear a set of waders.
Yeah.
Everybody always wants my socks. I'm not giving my socks away. They're mine. My feet need Norlander socks.
Your feet need a treat.
My feet need a treat. Man, I'm done. I'm a half an hour, and I have nothing left to talk about.
Well, we still haven't ambush called anybody.
George is sleeping. I was going to have George Lynch come on and see how the waterfowl stuff's going. But he's sleeping or in the ground. He's in the blind. Man, turkey season's going to be awesome. Yeah. I can't wait. I know we're in January, but I seen a lot of birds on the farm this year. I'm hoping several of them toms hang around. So.
Yeah.
And speaking of George, I got invited to go hunting with George this year down there on his place. So I'm looking forward to that. I want a pair from you. I always wear. Thank you, Larry. Do those waders come in size 15? I'm sure, David, I can get waders in whatever size. Because I know they got size 15 boots. I wore mine yesterday in the timber. Great socks, Rick Seeker says. Thank you, Rick. Can you give Bigfoot away? I don't know. I would imagine those Bigfoot targets are really pricey. I don't think Skippy... yeah, I don't think Skippy's going to give me a Bigfoot target. I'll ask him. I don't mind asking the question, but I don't know. That would be a fun giveaway. You could win Bigfoot. You know? Do an autograph Norlander sock giveaway. An autograph? I'm not giving my socks away, Chris. They're mine.
I mean, but you could buy, well, another pair.
Well, I could buy another pair, but I'm broke.
Yeah, you could buy,
I'm about broke. I had to pay you today.
Yeah, you did. You got a boat?
Huh?
Did the whole boat thing?
Yeah, well, that's a different story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and of course, yeah.
Oh, I did. Hey, Jerry asked me, are we doing another fishing trip to a Minnesota giveaway? Yes. I am doing another Minnesota fishing trip to the Pines.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, right now on the Outdoor Call Radio app, if you listen on Tuesdays, if you download the app and listen on Tuesdays, it's all fishing shows. If you send me a screenshot of a show that you're listening to on Tuesdays, email that to me. I'm giving away a custom set of wave whackers for your boat.
What?
That's several $100s right there. And Mike will make them custom for your boat. If you don't know what wave whackers are, they go on the back of the boat by your motor, and they keep the waves from coming over your transom. If you're back trolling or if you're going backwards, it keeps the water from coming in there. They're awesome. Back trolling. I don't think people back troll like they used to. That used to be. I still back troll, especially on a tiller boat, because you get really really good control back trolling with a tiller.
Well, and that could be the key,
Yeah, absolutely.
There could be a huge difference there.
All right, 829 and some change. I am going to do the big Pure Whitetail trivia contest for the big bag from Pure Whitetail. Josh and Grant, I actually bought this myself to give away because I wanted somebody to have the extra special experience of when you go to hunting and fishing camp to have a Pure Whitetail bag like I do. Look at that. It even smells new. It's got that new bag smell.
New bag smell.
Oh, it's beautiful. I'm telling you. All right. Trivia question. What state did Grant just shoot a deer in? If you know, you got, and I'll give you a hint. It's not on the East Coast and it's not on the West Coast.
Oh, we just narrowed the field for you.
There you go. Oh. What state did Grant just shoot a deer in?
You're too good.
244-1350. 244-1350 if you want that excellent Pure Whitetail travel bag. We'll be right back on 1350. There you go, Scotty. Hey, I got invited to go to Oklahoma to go Bigfoot hunting. Maybe I can do a little turkey hunting with you while I'm going squatching. I'm serious. I had somebody say, come on down. We got Bigfoot running around. It would be funny to do that, I think.
Natural and synthetic products are developed straight off their
farm. Can I get your name quick?
Scents like Bed It Up, Fixation,
Can I
and
get
Power
your name
Shot,
quick?
to name a few. Scents are available in powder and liquid form to last longer on hanging branches or scrapes. Try the White Lightning Ester Scent. It's a proven scent that bugs can't resist. Pure Whitetail is more than scents. It's a community of hunters that are family. Just go to purewhitetail.com and check out all they have to offer. Scents, hunting gear, seed, grilling sauces, coffee, apparel, field staff opportunities, and family. Want to be more successful in the field?
He just won.
Go to purewhitetail.com or look them up on Facebook. If you love to hunt, join the Pure Whitetail family today.
When you're getting ready to outfit your next outdoor adventure, there's one place in Ankeny that's your one-stop outdoor shop. That's Sportsman's Warehouse. The Sportsman's Warehouse has everything you need from fishing, hunting, firearms, and camping gear that will make any outdoor trip a success. Sportsman's Warehouse carries nationally known brands that have been tried and proven in the field and on the water. Smokers and grills that will cook all your meat easy to prepare.
I mean, it's past
Kayaks and
30
boat
days.
gear are also on hand to help you find more fish when you go wet alive. Sportsman's Warehouse has all the footwear and clothing choices at great prices that will make sure you are outdoors in comfort and style. If you're traveling,
Morning, Jeff.
go shop 24/7
Breckenridge, good for you.
So
Justin
next time you're
Breckenridge.
planning your next outdoor adventure, make sure that you
Is
check
it only
out
8:30?
Sportsman's Warehouse in Ankeny.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know what? Everything goes by so fast anymore.
Do you love hearing that old Tom
I
sound
do.
off?
I love hearing that old Tom.
Well, then you need to check out Alive Action Decoys. Hey guys, it's Outdoors Dan here. Alive Action Decoys are one of the most realistic decoy systems you can deploy while you're in the field turkey hunting. Wade and Teresa Goddard start with a Dave Smith gobbler decoy and then apply their patented system that allows you to raise your decoy's tail fan up and down, move it side to side, and even walk that tom up and back while it's on the platform. Alive Action Decoys are so amazingly lifelike that they're going to fool even the weariest little boss tom you got running around your woods. Plus, the good thing is they're made right here in the good old US of A. For more information about Alive Action Decoys, please check them out on Facebook or call them at 815-674-1626. Take it from me, Outdoors Dan. They're going to help you be more
2 minutes
successful
left.
in the field this year.
Hello, this
What's
is Dave
everybody
from
doing
Dave
today?
Shooter Supply in Urbandale. We are a full-service gun shop that specializes in helping you find the right firearm for your needs. We carry new and used firearms for all shooting
We got
disciplines,
Christmas today with our other family.
as well as folks who like to hunt. We have recently expanded our store to better serve
Katie
your
and
needs.
Ryan's coming over
We still
for
accept
Christmas
trades on
today.
all
Jenny's
types of guns.
daughter.
We'll also look at any firearm you might wish to sell.
Jenny's going to be a grandma.
JLM Shooter Supply carries firearms.
I'm going to be a grandpa.
And we can even special order items for those who like to add
Somebody to go fishing with again.
JLM also has a full-time gunsmith on board that can help with all your
Ain't really set in yet, you know.
Okay, yeah, because there's like dad and then there's grandpa.
JLM Shooter Supply.
Well, grandpa's nice because you can send them, get them all worked up, and then send them home.
Oh man, well, my dad does the very same
That's
thing.
515.
Yeah. Sorry, Larry.
He has no care about. He goes, honestly, I've been waiting for this for a while. I get to do whatever I want.
Yeah. Larry, they didn't have any more bags for sale. They're out of them. Morning, Aaron. Yeah, that's true, Aaron.
Using only the highest quality materials and hardware is the way to make footwear for the whole family in all situations.
There you go. Boy, David, I tell you what, you guys down in Kansas, the pheasant and the quail's doing good. Donovan's doing quail hunts right now. I heard a ton of coveys out there when I was sitting for 14, 15 days. I had several coveys come by. It was neat to hear them. I love bob whites, man.
So everyone can enjoy their day. Look for Itasca Footwear, trusted by millions of customers at most major and family-owned retails. For more information or footwear styles, please go to www.itascabrands.com. Itasca Footwear. They will keep you on the move.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader.
Well, Dirk's all over that Hell's Canyon, man. All right, 8:36 and some change here on 1350 ESPN. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday all across the USA. Let's go to the phones. 244-1350, 244-1350. Go say hi to Tony. Morning, Tony.
Hey, Dan.
What's up?
I'm not sure to win.
Yeah, all right, go ahead.
Kansas.
Good try, though, Tony.
Okay.
Hey, that just means you can win something else later.
I know.
All right, good try, though. All right. It's not Kansas. Tony said Kansas. It's not Kansas. 244-1350, 244-1350. What state did Grant from Pure Whitetail just shoot a deer in? It was 2 days ago. Yeah, 4-time grandpa and love it, hunting buddies. I'm telling you, man, grandkids are nice because you can take them hunting and fishing.
And you can do it. You can load them up on sugar and send them on their way.
Well, that's my favorite thing. Take a couple bags of Pop Hearts out there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I've been off Diet Mountain Dew now for 5 days. Boy, the first 2 days was rough, man. I had headaches like you wouldn't believe. I bought an iced tea machine from Amazon. You fill it up, and I've been drinking a lot of iced tea and stuff.
Yeah.
I feel way better.
Well, and even the diet stuff is just not.
It's not good for you.
I mean, in moderation, yeah, you can definitely get away with a lot of things. I just would say, yeah. I mean, it's so easy though. It's so easy for like Mountain Dew, especially for you to get into a habit of addiction with it.
Yeah.
And and then it just snowballs from there.
Well, I just wasn't sleeping good, but I've been sleeping better.
Well, and that's good.
Yeah.
Sometimes the hardest things to do for your health is give up something.
It's not Virginia, Hoyt. I said it's not on the east or west coast. He shot it. It wasn't on the east or west coast, so that should tell you kind of what. It's not on one side or the other. There you go.
Deep in the heart.
And we know it's not Kansas.
Not Kansas.
There you go. 244-1350. 244-1350. 244-1350.
Hey, Jake.
Yeah.
Good.
Let's see what. Oh, Jake's calling.
Can I get your number just in case again?
Yes, PW should have them, but staff stuff now. Yeah, Larry, what I just bought off the website? They got sweatpants. I've been waiting all year for them to have pure whitetail sweatpants, and I finally got them because I don't understand. PureWhitetail.com, they'll put a new item out there, and they're sold out within an hour. It's unbelievable. But I finally got me some sweatpants. So I like wearing, because I'll wear them underneath my light bibs and stuff.
Jake is ready for you.
Okay, Jake Rooney, what's up?
Hey, buddy, it's Jake from State Farm.
Jake from State Farm, there you go.
We love it.
Yeah, what state did Grant just shoot a deer at?
Yeah, I follow him, actually, and he was in the small state of Wyoming.
It was not in Wyoming.
Really?
No, I think you're thinking of Josh.
Was that Josh?
Yeah, Grant just shot a deer 2 days ago. Josh was filming him, and it wasn't Wyoming, and it's not Kansas. Okay. But Jake, you're always close, Jake. Thanks, John. Thanks, Jake.
Thanks, Jake.
I like Jake.
He's one of the best Jake from State Farms we know.
No, I like Jake. Area code. You can't win, Larry, because you got to come and pick it up, and you're not driving to Iowa.
That's insane.
If it was a gift certificate, Larry, I'd say you could win, and then I could just email you the gift certificate. See? Yeah. Area code's 515, though, Larry. 515-244-1350. What state did Grant from Pure Whitetail just shoot a deer in? I'll give you a hint. It's not Kansas. It's not Wyoming. It's not on the east or west coast. It's in the middle. You would think there's like 3 or 4 states there that you would think that people would be fired on, right, real quick. Yes, I have 2 pairs. You got 2 pairs of sweatpants, Larry? Good for you, man. Like I said, I like wearing them because if it's not real cold, the base. I like wearing sweatpants for my base layer underneath my Limited bibs are light. Man, they're comfy. You mail them. I'm not gonna mail them, Larry. They won't let me do that. You got to pick them up at the station. If I give it away here, you got to pick it up at the station. I got to go by the station rules. If you win it on the Outdoor Call radio app, I can do whatever I want. Steve, let's go say hi to Steve. Good morning, Steve.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good.
Yeah, you want to take a shot?
Yeah, I do. Texas.
It's not Texas. Come on, man. But that's a good guess, Steve. Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
All right. So it's not Wyoming. It's not Kansas. It's not Texas. Think middle of the country.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
Yeah. The stars that bright are big and bright. Deep in the heart of Texas. But Grant wasn't there to shoot a deer. Think the middle. Didn't I say middle like 4 times?
Well, maybe they're thinking north to south, like that whole middle.
It's not north. It's not south. It's not east. It's not west. Think middle.
So I shouldn't guess Hawaii.
Don't guess Hawaii or Alaska. 244-1350. I can't. I don't know how else to easy. I don't know how else to make it easier. If I give you another clue, it's going to give it away.
Can I get your name again?
Yeah.
All right, David. Thank you very much. Can I get your number in case?
Yeah. That's just middle.
959546298.
Is it a real? It's man.
515.
I didn't think this would be that hard.
Perfect. We'll get you on.
I'd be calling like every 5 seconds. Bop 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 bop.
David is up next.
All right, David's up. Let's say hi to David. Hi, David.
Okay, Dan, you said middle, right?
I did.
And you disqualified Kansas because that is the middle of the country.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to go with Missouri.
It's not Missouri.
Okay, so it's got to be Nebraska, Colorado, one of the states surrounding. All right.
Well, hang on. What other states did you not just mention?
Oh, I've not mentioned Oklahoma. I've not mentioned Colorado. I've not mentioned what surrounds Kansas.
Colorado's not the middle, though. I said middle.
I believe so.
So you think Kansas is the middle?
Kansas is the middle.
Yeah. So I would be going. I wouldn't be going west. Thanks, David.
You're welcome.
There you go. Okay. I love you guys. I'm not trying to make this total. Aaron, quit guessing on the.
Yeah. All right, let me get you in on with him. All right.
All right.
Can I get your name?
Now, see, now they're trying to get Andrew to give them clues.
Can I get your number in case?
Just call and take a guess. It's free to guess. Gosh. While you're doing that, I'm going to tell you about somebody you don't have to guess about. That's Dr. Scott Obi-Wan Kenobi Yagi. There's no guesswork there. It's just fine dental practicing. That's right. Advanced Family Dentistry, your one-stop dental shop, 907 North Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny, Iowa. They are accessible at 964-1490, 515-964-1490, or check them out anytime at AnkenySmiles.com. I go there all the time that I need dental work done because he's a Jedi dentist. No pain. I get in there, get out. Everybody's super pleasant. Dr. Brandt, Dr. Stewart, Dr. Williams, they all do a wonderful job. If you want excellent care for cleanings, cavities, fillings, root canals, crowns, or just general dentistry care, I got one place for you, Advanced Family Dentistry, where they say the may the floss be with you. All right, let's go to the phones. Who's next?
Dale.
Dale. Good morning, Dale. 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 Hello, Dale. Dale. Going once. Dale. We lost him.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
I didn't know. That was kind of weird the way they transferred it from one call to the other on your end.
You're okay. You got a guess there, Dale?
I'd say Iowa.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
Dang, dang, da-ding, dang, dang. You got it. You just got it one in Iowa.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations to him.
Yeah. And you got yourself a beautiful, pure whitetail travel bag for all your shower stuff.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, and you're going to love it. So it'll be here at the station for you, okay?
All right.
All right, we'll call you back after the show, buddy.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dale.
Yep. Bye.
Yeah. You see, I was thinking I said the middle. So to me, the middle would be starting Iowa.
I think a lot of people really went like as geographical as they could with that.
Yeah. Well, Kansas is the middle, right?
Yeah, that's where I think a couple of them.
Well, what's right of Kansas?
Well,
Thank you.
I get it. Yeah. I think they were just trying to.
I would have said Illinois, Iowa, Kansas, or Nebraska, or Missouri. Those would have been my 4 or 5 guesses.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's all right. Congratulations, Dale. I don't know. Maybe I'll try. If they come out with those again, I'll try and get. Those are super nice. I'll tell you what they got that's really cool is their big travel bags. Maybe I'll do one of them because I think I bought 2 or 3 of those. I got rid of all my other bags, and those pure whitetail bags are awesome. They're huge. Huge. Why do you want me to break again for?
Well,
I want to talk. I got things to say.
Well, okay, you got a couple minutes.
All right, let's just go to break. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Do you like to go fishing?
I do like to go fishing.
Back trolling is still one of the best methods of bow control while rigging. Walleye
Yeah,
and other
they're still partners.
Wave whackers has been the choice for anglers on all sorts of boats to help keep
They
waves
just renewed
and
for
water
you.
spray off of them and their fishing buddies while back trolling.
I'm telling you what, Larry, those backpacks are the ticket, man. I love them. Like I said, I bought two. I got one at the Bash, and then I bought two other ones because you can put them on as a backpack. You can carry them as a shoulder strap. They got that little flap that you can change in the field with them. But I love those bags.
Next time, don't let the water hit you back. Let wave whackers keep you dry and secure. Check them out at wavewhackers.com. That's wavewhackers.com.
Oh, Dale, you're gonna love this, Dale.
You're gonna love your wave whacker.
I love that new bag smell. It's awesome.
At American Family Life Insurance,
Want to see something else that's pretty cool? Look at that. I had Todd Rupert make me a stocking cap so I can wear it in the tree stand. Look at that. I tell you what, this thing is warm. It's got the old Todd Rupert logo there. That's my new hunting stocking cap right there. I'm going to have some of these. Todd's going to have some of these at the booth at the Deer Classic. You can buy one.
6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin. Tacticam has launched the best-in-class cellular trail camera, the
There we go.
#1 selling
Look at
action
that.
camera in the industry.
Isn't that awesome?
By Tacticam will change the way you scout for
I love stocking caps, man.
the easiest to set up, but the most affordable cellular camera on the market. As you know, you educate your game and leave your scent when checking cameras in the field. With Reveal, those issues are gone. You can receive pictures in almost real time.
Whoa. You know what? Let's open the phones up. If you guys want to talk about something or ask questions, haven't done that in a while. If you want to call 515-244-1350 and be on the show, I got nothing in the last 10 minutes. You want to talk? We'd love to. Call Andrew if you want to get on and say hi or talk about something real quick or ask a question.
And cameras, view and organize pictures, and much more. Again,
I don't know if he's...
starting as low as $5 a month. The new Reveal by Tacticam saves time.
I don't know. Well, you never know where he's at. That's my fault. Remind me to talk about him when we come back.
Let's talk about a story. An Iowa story about a dream that took several years to come true in Osceola,
I gotta call Joe.
It's the story of Revelton Distilling Company. These fine distilled whiskeys, gins, and vodkas were born from the labor of Rob and Christina.
Are you working today?
It's amazing hearing the customers'
You want us to call you?
how unique each bottle looks and how each spirit tastes and satisfies with every
no,
sip,
all right.
from the honey whiskey to the whiskey and cream.
You want me to just do it and have you on next week? We didn't know if you were working or not.
Visitors can't believe the flavor profiles the mixologists are creating at the
What do you want me to tell them?
Revelton Distillery is open Wednesday through Sunday in Osceola. They're located at 1400 West Clay Street, right off I-35. Revelton Distillery fine spirits are also available at your local grocery and other retailers around Iowa. Please check them out online at reveltondistillery.com or visit them at the distillery. If it's time to celebrate or just time to sit back and unwind, well, then it's time for a Revelton moment.
If you're into cooking wild game or grilling,
All right. And we don't call you next week. You're going to be gone.
great tasting snacks. High Mountain Seasonings
Okay.
has
Andrew,
everything you
call him
need
in
to
2
help you
weeks.
make some of the best tasting
Okay.
sauces,
Thanks, Joe.
sticks, or jerky around.
All right. Bye-bye.
High Mountain Seasonings offers simple, easy-to-use kits that are used at home, including 3 new low-sodium blends that will produce wild game snacks your family will love. High Mountain Seasonings.
Smoking Joe Smeltzer. If you need a vehicle, or not a new one, but a used one, just new to you, Carl Chevrolet on Our Labor Road. Go see and ask for Smoking Joe Smeltzer. He will get you the best deal you can ever see. I need a haircut. Look at that. I got hair sticking up everywhere. What's up with that?
Mountain Seasonings at Sportsman's Warehouse or at your favorite grilling retailer. Or go to HIMTNJerky.com for recipes and to find the closest store near you. High Mountain Seasonings has everything you need to make.
I don't know if I'm going to use a decap this year for turkeys or if I'm going to use a Slick Trick expandable. All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan. Could you please get some information about phone cameras and their provider? Yeah, Aaron. Tacticam, that's all you need to know. Reveal by Tacticam. You can do Verizon or AT&T. Flip out the, you can put the, what do they call that little card? The little, it's not an SD card. It's a, a what's that, Andrew? What's the SIM card? You can
yep.
change the SIM card out. You can use whatever one works the best in your area for coverage. You don't even have to have that plan. You get your plan through Tacticam. But I would go with a Tacticam camera because they're the easiest and some of the best reception cameras I've ever used. I just talked to Smokin' Joe Smeltzer. Before I say anything else, if you want to call the show and say hi, or if you got something you want to ask Andrew or me real quick, 515-244-1350. We got open phone lines. Go ahead. We had a lot of people online and we have 81 thumbs up today already. 81. Wow. Joe, to tell you, the Silverado 1500s, they got a lot of trucks in stock. The rebates are way better right now, $3,000 to $4,000. And they got special financing going on, and we'll have him on in 2 weeks. He had a customer coming in, so we're not going to be able to get him on, but he said, come out and see him and tell him hi, tell him you heard it on the show, and we'll take care of that. I will have Iowa Deer Classic tickets out there with Joe here soon. As soon as I get them, you go out and see Joe, you might get yourself a pair of Iowa Deer Classic tickets. I always do that for Joe because he takes care of me. Man, I think, Andrew, I'm done, man. I'm done. Milo Locker did a whole bunch of deer this year. They said, I think they went over 900 deer or something, they said, if I read the post right.
Wow.
Yeah, they did good this year.
Great job.
The Philly cheesesteak, the cranberry wild rice summer sausage is awesome. The pizza burger patties, so some of the new flavors they had. They're going to be at the Deer Classic selling product too. If you want to try some of those, they'll have beef sticks and stuff like that at the Deer Classic if you want to check them out. Buck Talk Radio is on the air thanks to Woodhaven Custom Calls, Diamond D Outdoors. If you want a great firearm holster for your chest holster, or you want a leather product made for your rifle or your shotgun, go look up Diamond D Outdoors. They're made in Alaska. Mike does a wonderful job. They've got discounts going on. I'll probably give one of those away here pretty quick, too. I need to get a hold of Mike and see what he's up to. But go check him out, Diamond D Outdoors, and tell him you heard him from Outdoors Dan. Will you do that? Flex Fletch, Pure Whitetail, Sportsman's Warehouse, and Game Hide. They help me do Buck Talk Radio every week. We appreciate them. Buck Talk Radio. Philip Vanderpool was just on with me again. Diane, I just had a great season. The biscuits were good. The gravy was flowing. I shot one of my biggest deer I've ever shot in my life this year at Triple H Outfitters. We called him Hercules. Why'd you call him Hercules? Dan, we had to call him Hercules because he was such a big buck and he was nothing but muscle. Hercules, Dan. He was Hercules. Got him back to the shed and we skinned him out, and boy, the gravy, and we just, it was awesome, Dan. I've never seen anything like it. It was just a great 2023, Dan. Philip, always good to talk to you. You too, Diane. Yeah, you too.
That's a great, quick conversation you had there.
Philip Vanderpool, everybody. Woohoo! Hall of Famer. Yeah, it's an honor to be in the Hall of Fame, and it's nice. I've got biscuit companies calling me, asking me to be on their endorsement deals now because, Hall of Fame biscuits by Philip Vanderpool.
You know what? That would be an honor for the biscuit company.
Absolutely. When you wake up in the morning and open the oven and put that dough in, wouldn't it be nice if you were putting Philip Vanderpool biscuits in that oven? Set them up at 425 degrees. Let that biscuit rise and shine and get that smell permeating all through the lodge. Knowing that you got some beautiful Philip Vanderpool buttermilk biscuits waiting for you to put some butter and honey on.
Woo!
It would be the lip-smacking, beard-tasting, tang breakfast you'd ever have.
Cat's meow.
Because it would be a Philip Vanderpool special.
Dang right.
Yeah. Philip Vanderpool biscuits. We make them one roll at a time. Yeah.
Man.
May the flour be with you.
You have to be a PR guy.
Yeah.
Boss will be with you.
Old P. Vitty. Well, first show of the year?
This is.
Wow, first show of the year.
It was funny. The first show of 2023, I looked back at it and we talked about my fantasy title.
First place? First to last.
Not to last. Come on. Come on.
Third to last. All right, I want to thank Skip at Head Archery. Skippy, thank you so much. I want to thank Pure Whitetail for helping us. I want to thank the Iowa Wild Hockey Club for all the ticket giveaways. Thank you to you for listening and watching the show. We couldn't do it without you. 24 years in the Des Moines market this year. We've been doing the show, and I couldn't do it with each and every one of you being a supporter of the show. And God bless you. You'll never know how much Andrew and I appreciate you. If you need anything, let me know. Otherwise, we'll see you next week, God willing. Buck Talk Radio and the Unknown Files will be live on the Outdoor Call Radio app. If you haven't downloaded it, download it. I'll be live at 5 p.m. Central Time and 7 p.m. on Wednesday. We'll see you on the app. And until next week, God bless you. And stay safe out there. Bye, everybody. Larry, with Tacticam, we got Tacticam. We've been partnered with Tacticam for 8 years now. I just talked about Tacticam, Larry. Thank you, Scott. There you go. Can't wait for the files. Have a good weekend, everybody. God bless you. Thank you.